Hey, Steve Prep here on day number two, or Prep Steve, on day number two of my experience on the Truvada medication for pre-exposure prophylactic for HIV prevention. As I posted in my first video, this is my first experience creating a video blog. I just got home from work, wanted to clue everybody in on day two. Uh, Still, I wouldn't say I'm really experiencing any side effects, if you will. I've been maybe a little tired, but I also had a couple drinks last night, so I'm not sure if I was just feeling that or if the medication is making me tired. The line of work that I do in financial services retail business, um, I wouldn't say it's really affecting me that much to really say that there's side effects that are infringing on my way of living or livelihood. Um, so still, day two, I would say no side effects. If anything, making me a little tired, um, brain function a little stressed out, but also could be I'm hungover. Most important, I wanted to respond to some of the comments I got from my first video where there was some concern that when I'm talking about bareback sex and taking this medication, that I'm advocating safe or bareback sex, and I am not. I am absolutely aware that in addition to HIV exposure for bareback sex, you are also exposed to a number of sexually transmitted diseases that this program and this pill I'm on has nothing to do with. Truvada in no way protects you from other STDs such as syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia. Those are absolutely possible while on this medication if you're not using condoms while having sex. There's no prevention from using Truvada with those other STDs. So condoms are definitely a component of safe sex along with using Truvada. But I would like to point out that those other STDs that are run of the mill, if you will, are treatable if you realize that you have contracted them with a medication. You can get rid of them. Um, HIV is obviously not something that you can get rid of once you realize that you have it. So by taking the once daily Truvada, preventing myself from being able to get HIV or becoming HIV positive, or 90 to 99% blocking myself from that possibility. I'm also, as part of the regimen for taking this drug, getting a full STD panel every 3 months to watch out for other STDs as well as HIV. Not saying that the sex I have is not using a condom, but if I were to have condomless sex, I am being tested every 3 months. That's part of the program that's recommended by the makers of the drug as well as my physician. Um, Something else I wanted to talk about is the medication over the counter that I am taking for possible side effects. Like I said, there is a bit of nausea, so I am taking nausea relief. I forget what the real name of it's called, but I got mine at the CVS because that's where my insurance pays for my Truvada pills. It's called nausea relief. I take a swig of that in the morning. There's also anti-diarrheal pills. It's loperamide, Imodium AD generic. Take a couple of those in the morning so that I don't experience any diarrhea from the medication. And then finally, there's an anti-diarrheal, or excuse me, an all-day pain relief. It's Aleve. It's generic Aleve. The whatever drug, and if I could read as quickly here as I wanted to, naproxen is recommended for pain relief or achiness while on this medication because it does not interfere with liver function like ibuprofen or acetaminophen do. Liver function is absolutely essential for Truvada to get where it needs to go in your body. So by taking Aleve or generic Aleve for pain or aches and pains, this is the one of the few medications that doesn't interfere with liver function. So absolutely recommend that. Another thing I wanted to mention is the websites that I have found for additional research on this. I will try and put them on the screen after this. I'm going to get the web addresses, but it's like My Life on PrEP is one of them. But there's a blog where a lot of people who have gone public with this were in the sex education or healthcare workers that have gone public while taking this medication and talking about their life experiences. There's a lot of research that can be done, easily accessible information to help you find out more about pre-exposure prophylactic medication. And I've gotten a lot of information from that site as well. So if it works, I will have the website up on the bottom of the screen here. If not, I will write them on cue cards for my next day 3 video, and then you can see them that way. Because remember, I'm from a small Midwest town, and it's amazing I know how to use this camera and post things on YouTube as it is. So bear with me, and I promise things will get more exciting as time goes on. I just want to put out the information here, and again, any questions or comments or information you'd like to know, please send me an email or commentary at my email address that I check routinely for feedback and content for this video series. It's PrEPSteve, PrEPSTEVE @yahoo.com. Also, please share this video series on your Facebook site or any social networking site. The more traffic we can get, more suggestions we can get for content. Like I said, I am not an expert, but I want to make this a resource for people to be able to express themselves or questions or concerns. I will do my best to answer any questions or get the information that we want to get out there. I've gotten feedback from across the nation that this is something that is difficult for people to talk about. Being HIV negative and taking medication for PrEP to prevent against HIV is not gotten the response I would anticipate from the gay community. Men who have sex with men who are HIV negative who take this medication have gotten backlash, assuming that they are having bareback orgies or anything of that nature. And a lot of people don't want to talk about it, ask for information, but this is the perfect medication for someone who is in a monogamous relationship with a positive partner, or literally someone who is in a relationship with a partner that I think we've all had relationships at times where we can't 100% say that the person we're with, we trust 100% to never have sex outside the relationship. If you're having bareback sex with a partner in a relationship and we can't be 100% positive that there isn't other sex going on, this medication is something that can save a life or can help make sure that you don't come down with HIV and have to take medication forever to save your life. So again, no offense to anyone, not trying to offend any groups of any sort. I am a newbie at this and just trying to get the information out there. I plan to improve as time moves along, but please send me your feedback and suggestions. Again, at the email PrEPSteve, PrEPSTEVE @yahoo.com. Till next time, thank you.